What's going on, beautiful people of excellence? I hope y'all are doing phenomenal today. I am Carrington Brown, your relationship expert. And look, y'all, my pastor's in a sermon series that he's actually, it's amazing. And so he did a sermon, I believe it was last week, 2 weeks ago. And he was talking about the situation in the Bible where Jesus was walking and Jairus came to him and said, "Hey, Jesus, can you come to my house? My daughter, she's sick, she's dying." Jesus said yes, and as he's on his way, the woman with the issue of blood touches the hem of his garment and she's healed. Um, and Jesus is like, "Yo, who touched me?" And that whole situation happened. But then he got to Jairus' house, and my pastor pointed out how back in these times and in his culture, there were people whose job was to cry and wail and mourn with people. All right, so their job was to cry, their job was to mourn, their job was to wail. And so Jesus walked into this environment where the little girl is dead and there's whining and mourning and all of this craziness going on. And he was like, "Yo, chill out. Stop. Like, stop it. Like, chill out. She's not dead. She's just asleep." Right? And so those same people who were mourning and screaming and crying just instantly just switched to a laugh, like multiple personality disorder at its finest, right? And they just switched and started laughing. And Jesus said, "Yo, get out." And then they got out. He kicked them out, and then he did the miracle, right? He kicked the people out, then he did the miracle. The people whose job was it to cry with you, kicked them out, did the miracle. The people who switched from mourning to laughing, kicked them out, then they did the miracle. Carrington, why you keep saying Jesus kicked them out and did the miracle? Because the reason why you have not experienced a miracle in your life is because there's some people in your room that need to get kicked out. Like, there are people in your room that need to get kicked out. There is a desire, there is a goal, there is a mission, there is a want, there is a need, there is a vision that you've been holding on to, and you've been praying God for the miracle. But God is like, you got to make room for the miracle. And make room doesn't look like and God is like, make room doesn't mean you have to open yourself up to experience it. Make room doesn't mean you have to get a bigger place. Make room doesn't mean go outside. God is saying make room means get these people out of your life who I refuse to bless you and give you the miracle with them around. Why? Because they ain't real. Because they're actors. Because this is just a job to them. This is a facade to them. This isn't it for them. And so because of that, they are not conducive of you experiencing the miracle that God wants to give you. And so for all of y'all beautiful people that's listen. One thing I always tell my clients is that you are royalty. Therefore, you don't owe your relationship to nobody. It is a blessing and a gift to be connected to you. You got to start carrying yourself and having a standard and expectation on the relationships that you have with people. You should not just allow anybody to be a friend of yours. You should not allow anybody to be close to you, because birds of a feather flock together, and your environment a lot of times determine your blessing. And your prime example, the situation where Jesus was teaching in the house and the friends came with their paralyzed friend, the lame man. And they saw the house was packed out, couldn't get in there. These friends, they faith said, "We ain't about to go. We ain't come way out here just for nothing." They climbed on top of the roof and lowered the man into the house from the roof. And God said, because of their faith, you are healed. Because of their faith, you are healed. Now, if because of other people's faith, you can be healed, it's probably likely that because of other people's faith, you won't be healed as well. And so you have to make room in your life, get people out of your room that God is saying, "Hey, as long as they're here, I am unwilling, not unable. I am unwilling to give you the blessing because they're going to skew the experience. They're going to mess up the experience. They're killing the vibe and killing the ecosystem that I require to bless you the way that I desire to bless you." So here's my encouragement: get them out your life. And for some of y'all watching this, as I'm saying this, there are people coming to mind. Don't overthink that. They got a distance. Put some space in there, put some distance in there. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. I hope it serves you. If you don't already, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you don't already, follow me on all social media platforms. I'm at the Carrington Brown. Yo, you need a coach? Right? Every great athlete, every great communicator, every great leader has a coach. Do you got one? Right? God calls you to greatness, but unless you have somebody serving you and cultivating the great qualities in you, it's very difficult and challenging to get to that next level. So If you need a coach, I would love to be your coach. I have a couple of spaces left on my 90-day coaching program. If you're interested, complete the survey attached to the link below. And after doing that, I'll get back to you and let you know whether or not we may be a good fit to work together, and we'll move on. All right. Once again, limited spots. You can't just schedule a call with me no more. That's how I used to have it. But you can't just schedule a call with me no more. Right? You got to complete the survey, and then we'll determine if you can join a call with me. But we'd love to work with you. We'd love to serve you if you qualified and if I qualify for you. All right. But love y'all. Have a phenomenal, blessed, productive day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out.